Hey guys, how we doing? Happy Easter to you. It's a beautiful Easter weekend here in Oklahoma. Hope it's nice where you are. Wanted to give you an update on where we are with the cancer treatment. We're using a combination approach now. For those of you that have been following along, you know we had pretty much eliminated the tumors last summer. And interestingly, it's a year ago yesterday when my appendix surgery, or my appendix ruptured and went into emergency surgery, only to find out that there was a whole bunch of cancer cells in there, or tumors. And so I'm at the 1 year mark, and a year ago they gave me 6 months to live. So anyway, we had killed out the tumors, and around Christmas we found out that they had come back. We had about a dozen new tumors, a little over a dozen. And so now we're going after a different approach using a combination therapy. So the MDs, the oncology world, uses a chemical approach exclusively, and that's fine. That's how they're trained. That's what they know. But that chemical approach can kill, in some cases, cancer cells, and it can kill tumor cells, but it can't kill the cancer stem cells. And it's the cancer stem cells that produce the tumor cells, produce the cancer cells that grow into tumors. So unfortunately, the cancer stem cells are invisible to scans. They don't show up on blood tests. And so they can't be killed with apoptotic processes. So all the natural and chemical ways of causing apoptosis to kill cancer cells and tumor cells won't kill stem cells, because they're protected by iron, and it requires ferroptosis to kill those cancer stem cells. So we're using a combination approach. I think it's pretty much pioneered by a lady from England named Jane McClellan. I have a functional med doctor who I'm working with who is helping me with this, and we're in about week 7 now of this treatment, and it's a combination of all 3 different ways of attacking cancer. So we're using chemicals. I'm using 4 off-label prescription drugs, and I say off-label because they're not labeled for what we're using them for the reason we're using them. And then I'm using several natural medicines, and then we're using metabolic therapies, including the diet, which I've talked to you all about before, and IV vitamin C. Now, most people take vitamin C as a supplement each day, and they'll take, a pill, 500 milligrams or whatever. I'm taking 75,000 milligrams directly into the vein in an IV, and it makes the vitamin C oxidize the iron protecting those stem cells, those cancer stem cells. At least that's the hope. That's what we think it's doing. That's what the therapy is designed for. So we're trusting that that's working at this point, because we don't have any evidence of it. Because again, there's not a blood test for it. There's not a scan for it. So what I'm looking for is sometime over the next several weeks, hoping to see that the iron level in my blood naturally increases back to a normal level, which means, yes, I'm quite anemic right now. I don't have a whole lot of stamina or strength, but I'm still out walking, still trying to maintain some level of strength. I am still working, but from the home office. But hopefully this starts showing some results over the next several weeks, and we see that iron level increase, and I start getting some strength back. And you know, looking forward to seeing that happen. And we'll be able to, you know, kind of, I'm not going to celebrate until I, you know, really see that for several months in a row probably. But I will be very happy to see the iron level start increasing, because that will confirm for us that what we're doing is actually working. So that's kind of what we're looking for at this point. If you have questions or want more information about this treatment protocol and what we're doing, you can find it on the website, robscancerchronicles.com. Go to the resources page, and in the download section, there's some PDFs there. There's an updated protocol list. There's a PDF there that shows the diagrams for the combination treatment. And then there's a document in there where I've gone in and pulled the research from PubMed to explain why each of the drugs that I'm taking and natural medicines I'm taking are in the protocol. So it explains, based on medical research, peer-reviewed research, why I'm taking metformin and doxycycline and atorvastatin and ivermectin and berberine and artemisinin and ECGC and all these other natural compounds. There's peer-reviewed medical research behind all of it. Now, not much of that research is from the US. It's mostly China, India, UK, Brazil, Mexico. But it is peer-reviewed, and all those papers have been presented in the US. They're just ignored because the American Medical Association pretty much prevents, with their rules, prevents oncologists from doing any of this off-label stuff. So our world of oncology in the US at least, and probably in some other places as well, is pretty much handcuffed from being able to do some of these alternative or combination treatments. I hesitate to call them alternative, because alternative to what? The chemical that doesn't work. Or in my case, you know, they actually told me I was untreatable and inoperable. You got 6 months to live. We'll put you in touch with hospice to keep you comfortable while you wait to die. So, you know, that's not really an option now, is it? So why would something else that offers a chance of not just treating the cancer, but possibly killing it and eliminating it and restoring my health, why would that be called an alternative? Yeah. So anyway, hope you guys have a great Easter. You know, this is one of the three. Yesterday, Good Friday, and tomorrow, Easter Sunday, are two of the 3 days in human history that we mark time by, and are recognized across all religions, all of history, not just biblical history, but all of recorded history records the events of Good Friday and Resurrection Sunday, and also records the birth of the same man who rose from the dead tomorrow, 2023 years ago tomorrow. How do I know it was 2023 years ago? Because we mark time by it. This is the year 2023 AD, after death. We mark time by that man. All the time prior to 1,990 years ago is called BC, before Christ. And I don't know what we call the 33 years in between while he was alive. There doesn't seem to be a little abbreviation for that time period. It was his life and his ministry. But anyway, hope you guys have a great one. We'll talk to you again soon. Take care.